Now let's take a look at this another way. Let's access our cash flow function again. Now I have cleared my calculator out, so there's nothing in there. Yours may still have the original information. If you want to clear that out, you can hit second, clear work. But what happens if we were to pay $7,473.14 for the investment that we just analyzed? Now, if you recall, that's the value that we got when we had a 15% required rate of return, also known as a discount rate. But let's see what happens to our rate of return if we plug this number in as our purchase price. Now, it's important to keep in mind that this is an initial cash outlay. This is money that is going away from us. It's money we are paying, so we have to input that as negative. Otherwise, we'll end up with an error. So we have negative 7,473. We press enter. The cash flows that are coming to us are 4,000, frequency of 1, 3,000, frequency of 1, and 1,000, frequency of 3. What we're going to do is we're going to utilize our cash flow function to calculate an IRR, or an internal rate of return. So we just press that button and do what the calculator tells us. It says compute. So we'll press compute, and the answer is very, very close to 15%, because all we're doing is we're asking the calculator if we paid $7,473 and we got that cash flow back, what's our rate of return? Well, the $7,473 was calculated using a required rate of return of 15%, so that makes perfect sense. But what happens if we pay more than $7,400? What happens to the IRR? Okay, so let's say instead of paying $7,400, we're going to pay $8,000. If we pay more for the same cash flow, what do you think will happen to our internal rate of return? Will it go up or down? Well, it appears to have stayed the same. However, we have not computed it yet. So compute, and we can see that it goes down to 11%. On the other hand, if we pay $7,000 for this cash flow, will our rate of return be greater than or less than 15%? Compute, greater than. That makes sense. If we're paying less for the same cash flow, that should raise our rate of return. If we're paying more for the same cash flow, that should lower our rate of return.